This is the first video blog from the Correas. We're gonna keep you updated on different chapters that we're going in our lives. Hope that you enjoy it.
So I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about the procedure that I will be undergoing next Monday, which many of you know about already from our prayer letters, and we thank you so much for your prayer. We have felt so blessed and so much at peace with your support, so we thank you for that. When I was a young girl, my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and she passed away at the age of 38 from breast cancer. And so that had a huge impact on our family, emotionally, physically, of course, spiritually. And my dad did his best to grow us up to be ladies of the Lord, I guess you could say. And so watching her suffer through that as a young child really impacted me. I have vivid memories of her falling to the ground, fainting because she was so weak from her disease, and my dad would provide medical assistance for her every evening. He'd give her shots and take care of her, and we'd have hospice come to our home, and it was a very difficult time for me to see her suffer so greatly and to see my dad have to carry her physically, emotionally, and spiritually through that process of her dying. And through it all, she maintained her faith and trusted in the Lord so strongly to carry her through whatever he had planned for her, whether it would be healing on this earth or a perfect healing in heaven. And he did bring her home, and it was a glorious event that she gets to now be in heaven with the Lord. But I don't want to put my family through that kind of suffering, because I do not believe that's something that the Lord calls us to choose, to walk those paths. And so Gabby and I have made the choice to take steps toward a prophylactic surgery, which will bring my chances statistically down from 70% of having cancer to 5%. And this is what the doctors have walked us through. We've taken genetic tests. We have a very strong family history of cancer. So we don't want to give it a chance to bring that kind of pain into our family and to our children's lives. So we will be having the procedure done on Monday, and it will be a hard road to walk, but I have an incredible support team that will be walking right beside me, and I know I have your prayers, and we thank you so much for that. And pray for my kids, because I will not be able to hold them for 6 weeks, and it's going to be a long road of recovery. The doctor said everything will be concluded within a year from this time. So you can pray for us for an entire year over this process as we pursue reconstruction and whatnot. So thank you again. We covet your prayers, and we are so thankful and blessed by you guys. And that's it.
Hi, I'm Gabby Correa, and me and my family serve as missionaries in Chapel Hill Bible Church, working with the Hispanic community. A lot of misconception about my role is that people think that I'm staff and I'm paid by the church. And even though that we are heavily supported by the church, we depend on people like you to be able to do what we do. Serve and care for the Hispanic community around us. So we're making this video, a short video, to thank all of you that have supported us for the past 3 years. We want to say thank you, and we want to pray and ask you to pray that if you are capable of increasing your support, especially during this season of our lives, we want to ask you for that. And if you are not a supporter or a partner yet, we want to ask you to pray. We believe that God is the one that will bring our partners, but we have to ask. This is one of the hardest things for any missionary to do, is to ask for support, and we are doing this video to do that. So please, without you, we will not be able to do what we do, and it is something that we truly believe that God called us to do, and that is urgent that we do it. We love you as a church family, and we want to have you as a partner in this calling and in this adventure that God has called us to do. Bless you, and I hope you have a great day.